And good morning, everybody. This is Chris from the Stewart Buzz. Just wanted to pop in and talk. I have a couple little pet peeves here. First of all, let's talk about social media for a second. Yes, I'm on it right now. I agree with you. But let's talk about how much time that we spend with social media or about social media, even the news. Now, as far as news is concerned, I don't think we have a news station anymore. I think they're all opinion stations. MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, Newsmax. They're all just opinions, okay? They're not like real news like it used to be, well, the Cronkite days. But is this really hurting society or is it helping? I would definitely like you to comment below after that. But in my opinion, the way I see things, I don't think it's helping at all. I mean, if I had Alexa, which I say it slow so she doesn't listen, when I was going to school, I'd be a genius. I mean, literally, you can know anything at any time, at any moment. You got Google, you got Chrome, you have Facebook. Did I say that wrong? I mean, Facebook. You have so many different avenues. You got TikTok. You got people don't even know how to communicate directly with another human being these days, and I think it's really hurting society. Instead of calling a family member to say happy birthday, you text them or you'll send them an emoji. I am guilty, and so are you. You know you're guilty because I'm guilty too. I don't even know people's telephone numbers. If I lost my phone, I wouldn't know how to call anybody. I don't know my sister's telephone number. I just call it because it's on there. So it's kind of it stops you from using your brain. Thank God for words of friends, huh? But seriously, it stops you from thinking because this thinks for you. If I forget this at home, this tells me that I forgot this at home. If I forget this at home, this phone tells me that I forgot the watch. Do you guys use social media? About how many hours a day do you think that you actually use some sort of social media? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Also, they have all sorts of things. And like, does anybody even really mail out a letter anymore? I don't think they handwrite letters anymore. You got email. Okay? No wonder why the United States Postal Service is breaking down. You got emails. Why mail a letter when you can have it there instantaneously over a computer? Setting up for a cyber attack. Yes, absolutely. You say no, I say yes. I'm right, you're wrong. Tough. It's my podcast. I'm telling you, this is a setup for a cyber attack. I just read yesterday or the day before, there were, I believe it was France, there were three countries that pretty much had no electric. Now, I didn't read why they didn't have no electric. That was the title. It was to grab your interest. So I was like, oh my God, I bet you this is some sort of cyber attack. That's where everybody's mind seems to go, right? A car plows into a bunch of people. Oh my God, that's a terrorist. If, you know, I'm a 9/11 person. I was there in Manhattan. Anytime you hear a plane going by, it sounds a little bit too low and suspicious. You're looking up, wondering, okay, what is this about? And all the people that have been there and all the people that are listening know exactly what I'm talking about. So when we go home, sometimes we'll just put on the news and the news stays on. It's a It's a time of story. It's literally a reality television show or an entertainment show. I don't find it to be the news. Now, I will get a few people that will disagree, and I will get a few people that say they do not watch the news. Oh, I get the Gen Zers and the millennials that they don't have a TV. They use Hulu or Netflix or something like that. How do movie theaters even stay in business anymore? Seriously, when you can get the movie, it comes out, right? A week later, it's on Netflix or Hulu or whatever the hell that other stuff is. They're just turning over things. Does anybody watch CDs? I don't even have a CD player in my house. I don't even have a CD player on this laptop. Everything is just like, I don't know. I can't be the only dude that feels that the world is completely changing. Now, some people may think it's changing for the better. Okay. And you have an opinion. I'm sharing mine right now. You can share yours via text right on here. See how it works? See, so I'm on social media now. You're watching social media now. And you're going to comment on social media now. Especially a lady named Virginia. She'll comment on this social media. When I want to listen to music, remember those boom boxes that you used to carry around? Well, when I want to listen to music now, I just tell this lady, I'll just call her Alex for now, to play Elton John music or something like that, right? And then it plays all day, the genre of that time frame, or play 70s music. It'll play. It won't say, no, I'm not doing that right now. It'll just do as I say, robotic way. And now we're talking about self-driving cars and taxis. Yes, I know they're already out there. Absolutely. I don't think I'm getting my ass inside a selfless or self-driving vehicle. So when I get into a taxi and there's nobody in the front seat, I don't know about you guys, but I would be a little bit leery of that. Okay, let's go take the taxi now. We get inside. There's nobody there. You've already prepaid on your credit card. Hopefully there's at least a voice saying, welcome, thank you. Where would you like to go today? Oh, that would be very cool, wouldn't it? You get inside there, you talk to a robot, they tell you where to go. Now there's no robot showing. It's just in the dashboard. They know when there's a red light. They know when there's somebody in front of them. They know when they're getting pulled over. Who gets the ticket? Am I going to get the ticket because I'm there? I'm in the back seat. Can't give me a ticket. And then, of course, food delivery. Whatever happened to the old-fashioned food delivery? No. You got Uber Eats now. You got all these other crazy things. Uber Eats. Whatever happened to the pizza place that just used to, like, deliver your pizza, or your Chinese place that used to deliver your Chinese food? No, it has to go through Uber Eats. And then it's just so odd to me. So when you can literally get on your phone, order your food, or forget about that. Don't even go food shopping. Just call them and they'll food shop for you. You can sit in your house watching fake news, or go on Facebook all day, Instagram, TikTok. I got to tell you that TikTok to me is kind of useless. Yes, I have an account. I use it for business purposes, for the YouTube purposes, for the podcast purposes, absolutely. For my personal, no. Even though this is a personal opinion, I think there's plenty of people that will agree with me. We know more now than we've ever known as far as what's going on and when it happened and why. Like instantaneously, we will be able to tell you right away if there's an earthquake somewhere. Now, back when I was a kid, when you didn't have cell phones or a computer, you didn't know that stuff forever. I mean, maybe if you turned on the 6 o'clock news, which was real news, not just opinions, but real news. There weren't that. Not every station had an agenda. Do I sound old? I think it's because I am. But anyway, I don't mind being old. I'm just telling you that the whole structure of the world, you can't call people for their birthday. You'll have to text them happy birthday. That's what you do, and a little heart or something. Merry Christmas? No. It's a text. Merry Christmas. Happy Easter? No. It's sort of like, how many times have you gone to a restaurant and you see a husband and wife sitting there, or a family? They're both on their phone. They're both doing this. Kids making noise. You just let them run around crazy, bumping into people, I've been there, seen it. I've done it. All the things that I'm speaking of, I am also guilty of. I fell into the whole trap of this social media brainwashing. That's what you have to call it, right? You have to call it brainwashing, because I have no idea how you can think differently, how you can think there's a logic that you can spend 5 hours on a little tiny thing like this. My first computer was 4 meg hard drive space, 4 meg memory. They told me that's all I would ever need. I think my coffee mug has more than that right now. But seriously, this phone has so much information, and it is so fast compared to back in the day. I think I had I had a computer where you put it on suction cups and you had to sit there and wait 45 minutes. I had to buy a browser. I don't think do you guys know that? Netscape, does it ring a bell? AOL? Well, AOL, they used to give it away in like the grocery stores, the CDs. Plug it into your computer there, and away it goes, it uploads. People still have AOL email. Netscape was a browser you buy because the browsers weren't free. You had to buy it. The way things have changed. And then, of course, everybody's going to take credit for owning or creating something. I kind of get a kick out of that. But this whole idea, this whole society, now we have rockets that can reach us in like 10 minutes. Supersonic. Nuclear weapons. In 10 minutes. So everybody has to have this like Iron Dome, Golden Dome. It's crazy. I guess I'm not trying to be gloom and doom, but this almost sounds like it's like preparing to sabotage our own selves. Now you're talking about having a companion robot that does everything for you. Already I have a robot that vacuums my house. I can just turn it on right from my phone. I won't, because it'll scare the hell out of my dog, but I can turn it on from my phone. From here. If we're running late in the stores, or if we're doing something, guess what? Jenny will say, "Hey, Chris, turn the lights on for the dog." What? Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on for the dog. Okay. And then I go to Alexa and I just click on bedroom lights or living room lights. Or I can just have them come on automatically at dusk. My thermostat, I walk into my house, right? My thermostat, as soon as I walk into my house, my thermostat knows that I'm there because it senses my phone. Automatically turns the AC on. I didn't turn it on. It turned on by itself because the phone said, "Hey, I'm home. I'm home." The air conditioner goes down. You get cooled off. You get really hot in the middle of the night, right? And you kind of like want to just get a little colder. So you yell out, I'll use the word Alex for better terms, so this one over here doesn't listen. "Alex, drop the temperature 3 notches." Boom, done. Now I'm going to show you something. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but I'm going to try to show it to you. "Alexa, maximum volume." "Alexa, how do you say going to the hospital in Bangladesh?" You probably can't pick that up because the microphones are designed only to hear a human voice right directly into it for noise cancellation purposes. But anyway, it it actually just converts right over to another language, which is insanely cool. I have to admit, it is cool. So you can pretty much speak any language. By the way, this shirt here, this shirt is by Harborware, 2 stores down. It is so very comfortable. I love their shirts. Not a commercial. She just has great shirts. Just going there, telling you that. But so, in my opinion, I believe we're setting ourselves up for self-destruction. Now, of course, it's probably not going to be like in my lifetime, or my kid's lifetime, but there will be cars self-driving, which there are right now, and it'll be the norm. It'll be the norm to have a self-driving car all the time. So it's kind of strange. In 20 years from now, it'll be kind of normal, believe it or not. Yeah, let's get in the car. You know, you don't have to worry about drinking and driving anymore because you're not driving. You're actually in the back seat. You just tell the car where to go. Now, here's another weird thing. Self-parking cars. So some people really suck at like this parallel parking thing. It parallel parks for you. It does. It just parallel parks for you. Do you have to ever think about anything anymore? The other day I was showing somebody about Alexa, and I asked Alexa, "What's 550 million times 275? Like, right, instant, had the answer. Where were you in high school? Thanks. But it's so odd. My watch, all I have to do is tap my fingers and it knows what to do. Insane. Oh, it just went off. It's fun to watch. I'm a techie dude. I really am. My blinds, you just hit the blinds, they come down automatically. Now, if I want, I can have Alexa lower the blinds. But God, is there something that I can do on my own? I mean, seriously, it's getting a little bit insane. Technology, is it ruining people today? Or is it helping people today? Now, I have a metaphysical store, and I will tell you, lots of people come in, excuse me, and say they want to go holistic. The tide of Western medicine. Well, Western medicine kept my mother alive for many years. I get what they're saying, though. But in 20 more years from now, the life expectancy is clearly going to be over 100. I think it's close to it now. You can keep somebody alive and healthy. I mean, I'm 63. I feel like a kid. Well, maybe I act like a kid. I don't know. I just think that I really would love your opinion as to whether or not you're for this whole change in the world of robots, self-driving cars, air conditioners that can turn themselves on and off just by voice, fake news. Now, you used to hear Trump saying, oh, that's fake news. Well, there is no news. It's just like fake opinion. It's fake opinion. I saw this. Don't tell me it's not true. Go with the UFO thing. I mean, the UFO thing, or the drone thing, if you want to say. That was real. I mean, people thought that they were UFOs. Apparently, some of them are still not explained. Hence, the UFO stands for unidentified flying object. It does not stand for alien inside unidentified flying object. I didn't see that. But through technology, we're finding more and more and more. They just found, like on Mars, they just said that there were people that lived on Mars. And it looks as though, due to these specimens, because there's this little robot running around on Mars and wee, wee, going all over the place. And they found that the people that inhabited Mars died due to nuclear explosions. Well, I don't think nuclear explosions happen on their own. Are we headed towards that way? We see these things on TV day in and day out. When I was a kid, the news shut off, I think, around 12 o'clock. That's it. And then you just heard, in the middle of the night, right? So there was no 24-hour TV. You can turn it on at any time. You can watch the disasters any time. It's almost like you get addicted to watching bad news. You wake up in the morning and say, okay, what happened overnight? What's going on? What happened? You're waiting to hear something that happened. I don't know if that's healthy, but it's addicting, without a doubt. So I guess you can say that is my thought of the day. I would love for you to comment below. And thanks for living. Thanks for living? Are we? People say this is simulation. That we're not really here. Really? I'm here right now. It's 11:15. I can promise you that. It is 4/29, 2025. There's a little bell down here. What's that bell for? New notifications. I got notifications. That's cool. All right, well, I don't know. Please hit the subscribe button. Comment below on what you think. Is modern technology good for us? Is social media good for us? Is it healthy for us? I would love to hear your opinion. We'll talk soon.